Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to another episode of Trudge Report. This is a recovery-based podcast, but don't worry, if you're not sober or not ready to be sober, we talk about plenty of other things, including sports, trending topics, and a good bit of nonsense. My name is Shawn and I'm your host. I'm joined by my good friends and fellow trudgers. Please remember to listen on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Our videos will still be posted each week, so you can watch episodes on YouTube and Facebook. But as always, please be sure to download on your listening platforms. Remember to like and subscribe on all social media outlets with the handle @Trudge Report Pod. We are brought to you by Stella Mix Podcast Management and our wonderful producer and editor, Miss Janine Stella. Gentlemen, as always, good evening. Happy Recording Monday. Do a quick around the horn, check in on everybody. Mr. G.A. Phillips in the Great Midwest. What's going on?
Yo. Oh, man, living the dream. Nothing new to report. We had a good weekend. We went and saw the not so Broadway spectacular Beetlejuice the musical over the weekend. So that was a lot of fun. Definitely not something I probably would have taken an 8-year-old to. But most of the stuff went over his head and he had a great time. So yeah.
Never been a fan of Beetlejuice. It always creeped me out. Never liked the movies. I will not be seeing it on Broadway.
The musical was the acting and stuff like that was just so, but the set designs were amazing. Like you felt like you were in the movie. It was very nice. Very nice.
Oh, that's cool. I'm a fan of Broadway. I'm a fan of like plays. I like plays.
This was no Hamilton, I'll tell you that. So
good stuff. Hey, my wife asked me today if you and Lauren have set a date for your nuptials.
It's funny, you're not the first person to ask me that in the next,
I'm sure.
the last couple of days. We have not yet set a date. We're narrowing down venues, but it will be summer of 2027.
That was her next question. Have they narrowed down a year and a season?
Yes.
So summer of 26?
27.
27. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's not like you're invited, Shawn.
Are we going to Vegas, dude? Let's go to Vegas.
I think we're going to Hawaii, gents.
Even better.
No. Maybe we'll see. We're in the process.
Very good. Corey, how are you, sir?
I'm good.
Lovely to see you.
Yeah. I'm good, man. I'm all right.
You're alive. You're alive, dude.
He's here.
Greg was one of many that had to talk to me in the past week about what we're going to talk about tonight, fear.
All right.
Right?
I was going to ask if you wanted to tell the listeners, but I guess we'll save it. We'll save it for that. Yeah.
I'm really not going to go into. Oh, there's the Eagles. There's the Eagles on WWE Monday Night Raw. There they are. There's Big Dom. All right, sorry. No,
none of us can see that, right?
Well, Greg's actually, you're probably not watching, are you?
I gotta get a TV mounted up here somewhere.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
he's doing a podcast.
It's what podcast? I thought we're just hanging out. No, Shawn, I'm not going to dive too much into it because I really want to stop blowing it up. And
even better.
And by the time, as long as I get the news I'm expecting, we'll talk about it at a later date, but not right now.
Love it. Keeping the listeners on edge, hanging on a thread.
Yeah.
That's good.
I feel fine, though. I feel fine. So that counts.
You look great. You look great.
Yeah, go Birds.
All right. Bill, how are you?
I'm alive. Hanging in there. Listening to you guys.
Woo.
On the grind, baby. On the grind. Really,
stuff.
that's it. You know, the most exciting thing is seeing the pictures of your son, because I know how long that you have wanted to have a son for. That's my feel-good story for the week.
That's going to end here in about a year and a half. You're going to be like, oh, this is bullshit.
I doubt it.
Don't bring your negativity on me.
What a bad rap.
Oh, listen, there's realistic and then there's optimistic fucking whatever.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
You know which side of the street I stay on.
Hey, it's always a blessing. It's always a blessing. I'm just saying he's going to beat the crap out of you and it's going to be so awesome. I love my boy. I get it.
I hear you.
Are you all right, Core?
Yeah. What do you? Guys, I was way worse last week, and you guys weren't concerned about shit.
I know, but this
Yeah.
is, you know,
I'm
making
doing much
sure.
better. Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah.
No, congratulations, Sean.
Thank you very much. So yeah, everything's good. As a lot of people who listen to this already now know, but if not, my wife and I welcomed Sean Edward McDonald III. That's why I have Junior attached to my name. I have to start adding Junior to all my legal documents. We welcomed Sean Edward McDonald III into this world at 11:47 p.m. Tuesday, August 12th, and it was it's been great, man. Honestly, it's been great. I'm obviously a little sleep deprived. I'm a little tired. Today was actually the first day that I got up after getting like 3 hours from like 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. to get up to get the girls ready for school. And I was like, whoa, I am tired. Like I am
You sounded good at 7:20 though. You sounded
really
good.
tired. Well, by that point I had a couple cups of coffee and I was up and I was all good. But this is the first morning I've been really tired. And it hasn't even been that like shout out to all those new parents that have a kid that won't sleep at all. But he's sleeping great. Like he's sleeping so much actually that we have to like wake him to make sure he's feeding at regular scheduled times to help him grow and stuff like that. But he's getting, we're getting about, 3 hours at night, give or take here and there. So
Not
we're
bad.
taking, yeah, it's not bad at all. We're taking shifts, so it's been, honestly, you want to know what the best thing is? And I think we're going to have some pictures here right around now. If you're watching this, you'll see some pictures of my handsome boy. But, and if he's sleeping right now, but if he wakes up, my wife said that he wants to have him make his appearance on the national level, the international level on this podcast. So, but it all depends on if he
Can we
wakes up.
cue the Lion King music?
Dude, I'm telling you, he's a good looking kid. But no, it's been fantastic. He's my favorite. Here's my favorite time. In the morning, especially on the weekend, or actually it doesn't really matter. In the morning, after the girls go to school, we drop them off. We walk them to school like 7:20-ish. So I get back and I'm awake. So I let Catherine go back to bed for a few hours, however long she wants. And I'm just sitting up with him, like on the couch, just me and him, cup of coffee, got the blinds drawn and the sun's coming in. And there's just like quiet in the house. He's peaceful. He's quiet. There's no need for TV or any other kind of stimulation. It's just me and him hanging out, me drinking coffee, just staring at him and whatever the case may be. That's been my favorite time so far. Those early morning hours when the sun's shining through and it's just it's pretty glorious. So.
I have a question, Sean.
Sure.
Which it might be too early to even discuss, but is this it? Is this it for you guys? Is 3 the number or what?
It very much probably yes. Very, very much probably yes. We've talked about that.
That's even more of a reason to cherish every single little thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it's kind of full circle. We have a boy now, right? Had we had a third girl,
No, he needs a play partner, Sean. I don't know. I veto.
What's that?
He needs a play partner. Don't do him like that.
Yeah, we'll see. Listen, we're good now, but another kid definitely means a bigger house, So.
well, and it's like I don't know if you feel this way.
Motivation, baby.
Yeah, true.
Well, I probably felt this way because we weren't expecting Noah, but
Nobody was.
But like, it's like the starting over thing, which is great, but also like when you're not expecting it, it's like,
for sure. No, for sure. There's all that stuff too. Talking about being a realist, yeah.
But it's great.
No, it's fantastic.
But I just like, but that's like the question you got to ask yourself when you're a parent and you're like having kids. It's like, do you want to do it again?
Right. Well,
that's why I asked.
We definitely wanted a third, right? We've been trying, as Bill noted, we've been trying for a while, and then it kind of just got to the point where we almost not forgot about it, but we just kind of went on with our lives because it had been a couple years. So it was definitely something we wanted, but it was also something that was like when it happened, it was like, oh shit, this is really happening again. Like this is for real. I think we're done. I think probably we're done. The fact that we have a boy now closes that loop off, but we'll see. If my mother-in-law is listening to this, we're absolutely done. She was like, you guys are done, be done. But and I think we are. Catherine and I have talked about it, but it's one of those things. You just, right now we're just in the moment being with little Sean and
Yeah.
we'll figure it out. So all good though. Hope you enjoy the pictures. Let's get right into it. Unless anybody has anything else around the horn, housekeeping, real quick. No? Everybody good? Let's get right into it. So I will say this right now. If anybody of our hundreds of thousands of avid supporters and listeners, and hundreds of thousands, tens of hundreds of thousands, if you are not into our sports segments, then you might want to fast forward about into the next 30 to 40 minutes of this podcast, because it is here, and we will have some recovery talk on the back end of this podcast. But boys, it is here. We're going to talk NFL preview, fantasy football preview. The season is upon us. My
We should trick
beloved,
them.
huh?
We should trick them and switch up the segments right now.
Yeah,
They're
my
already fast forwarding.
beloved Commanders are on TV right now. It is preseason, so it doesn't mean much, but there's some pretty good preseason games, especially over this past weekend. As far as preseason games go. But we're going to preview the whole season, and yeah, well, let's get right into it. Anybody want to go first? Anybody want to start? You talk about whatever. I got Greg on the dock. If you want to go first, Greg.
We didn't really discuss. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, I was going to say maybe like the first thing to discuss is real quick, just go over the rule changes for this season, because there were a couple of them that took place. Touchbacks are now going to be moving out to the 35-yard line, so they're to discourage kickers.
Why don't they just start on the
wheeling it.
30 or something? Like what are we
Yeah.
doing here?
Well, what was it? It was first. It's been the 20 forever. Then it was the 25.
I mean,
And
when are
we
they going to
just
return a
keep
kick?
creeping in.
Why would you return a
Right.
kick?
Right.
Why are they
So-
doing that?
Well, no, it's the incentive is so that the kicking team doesn't just bank it in.
Bomb
10
it.
years,
And,
it's going to be flag football, Corey. That's why.
So they want.
God, I hope not.
They want more returns. Is
The
that what they're
idea
trying to
is
do?
they will return it more
Yeah.
because the kicker won't put it in for a touchback.
Right. Yeah. If the kicker can pin it back in between the 5 and the 10, or the 10 and the 1,
Right.
it gives them more incentive to do so. So
I like it. I like it.
first downs will now be measured electronically. The chain gang will still be there, but they're essentially a backup to the new Sony Hawkeye technology. It was used during the Hall of Fame game, and it is going to be the first virtual measurement device for first downs.
What do
is gonna be
you guys
allowed in
think
the NFL.
Sony paid for that one? For that sponsorship deal?
Who knows, man?
We think hundreds of
knows?
millions.
Not that high.
Not that 30 million, maybe
50.
something like that.
That was
Yeah.
my guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's crazy.
So we'll see.
Do we like that though? I almost like the idea of half everybody thinks it's wrong, the other half thinks he got it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I kind of like it's kind of like
controversy.
it's kind of like the robotic umpire thing they're trying to do in the MLB. Some of the greatness of Major League Baseball is calling balls and strikes, right? And you getting pissed off
Right.
at the umpire and
Right.
or something like that.
Well, and I
Catcher
think
framing it,
but that's the big thing though, is like, before it was all the corrupt refs and this, that, and the other. Now it's going to be like, oh, well, the AI technology is making
Yeah.
it so that the Chiefs are going to win because the AI first downs or whatever. So it's, I don't know, man. You're going to get
Are
it no
those
matter what.
are those? Does Dominion have anything to do with those machines, or
That's a good question. Might need to look up some specs on
Yeah.
that.
Chiefs,
Sony's logo exposure on the coach's headset alone is around 150 million
Wow.
annually.
See?
Oh my
There
god!
Wow.
They probably paid $1 billion
Oh,
for the
and by the
first
way,
down.
you heard it here first.
Mm.
The Chiefs are done.
No,
Damn
God,
right.
Hold on, let
We'll-
Greg
we'll
get
see.
through the rules. Let
All
Greg
right, all
get
right,
through the
sorry,
rules. Let's
sorry.
keep this all one segment.
Come on. Replay assist can now help with even more penalties. So now
Basically,
5
the
more-
Terminator's taking over the NFL.
Right. So
Okay.
there's 5 more penalties that can be overturned by the booth: hitting a defenseless player, face mask, horse collar tackle, tripping, and roughing/running into
define
the kicker.
defenseless? Just saying. That's
Pretty soon, it's just going to be bot wars. It's going to be like robot players out there, like who can build the best robot, like that one game back in the day.
And then the last, both teams in overtime are now guaranteed a possession during a regular season overtime, but the only OT period will only be 10 minutes long.
I like that.
Me too.
I like that.
Yeah.
Is that and that's the same for postseason?
It is now. Yeah, they changed that in the postseason a few years ago after that epic Buffalo Kansas City game, right? Like 3 years ago.
So it's all the same.
Yeah,
it's all the same.
Correct.
Now it's across the board, regular season and postseason. Yep.
That's good. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in possibly the biggest news, the bow and arrow is back. They have elected to allow the bow and arrow celebration.
Oh, the archer
to be returned. Yeah, they took it away because they don't like
Travis
weapons
Kelce
and violence and all that kind of stuff in a sport that is inherently violent. So, but you can bow and arrow them now. So that is back.
That stuff gets so soft, dude. The whole finger pointing with the guns and stuff. They don't like any of that. Shooter McGavin. Don't like it.
Bad optics, Corey. Bad optics when they're running around. With guns in their personal life getting caught.
What if like AJ Brown reenacted like the Seth Rollins curb stomp? Would that be a problem or would that be fine?
That would probably be a problem.
I would think so. Yeah.
Like if him and Devontae Smith set it up. All right, go on. It's all good.
Yeah.
Very good. Thank you, Greg.
Hey, you know what didn't get changed? The tush push. Just saying.
I like the tush push.
22 teams voted.
Why don't we go?
Ban it.
Why don't we do this? Why don't we go around first and each of us a couple minutes on our own personal teams?
What
Want to
about
do that?
What about them?
Just updates, what we're excited about, stuff like that.
Oh, I got nothing.
Or do you guys want to get right into y'all's fantasy stuff?
I just think we should talk about because I got nothing to talk about with the Cleveland Browns. And I might
Joe
not
Flacco, Greg. Joe Flacco.
Yeah, great.
I mean,
you know what Joe Flacco does for the Cleveland Browns, Bill? It gives a tiny
out of last
window
place to get
and
the best
glimmer
pick.
of hope, right? Which is exactly what we don't need right now. What we really need is we do need to tank, and we need the Jaguars to suck.
Serious question.
That's what we need. And then
Serious question. Will the Jaguars rebound this year? Sean, what we should do is our sleepers from last year when we picked our teams, because I remember you picked the Chargers. That was a great pick. But serious question, Greg. I briefly was watching. Why did Shador Sanders not play whenever the Browns?
He got hurt, didn't he?
Yeah, oblique.
Oh man,
Yeah, the oblique.
I'm rooting for that guy. I'm not even joking.
I will say this, and I'm not trying to put the cart before the horse. He for all those people that hated on him, man, he looked all right in his first preseason game. So we'll see what happens.
Get injury prone though. That's no good.
Yeah,
You know who looked good? You know who looked good yesterday? Caleb Williams.
Yeah, but
he
it
looked
was
good last preseason too. Go look
Did
up
he?
the tape from last preseason. He was running around throwing darts in the back.
Yeah,
of
of course.
Yeah.
He looked good. He's got
You know who looks
Chicago,
like the
he's got
exact,
so many weapons around him this year, though. It's not even funny.
You know who looks like the exact same player, and Bill can be glad that they cut ties with him is Justin Fields. Oh my God, dude!
He looked terrible, bro.
And especially going to the Jets. I mean, they're going to be terrible.
So
Dude,
what's
terrible.
his problem, you think, guys? Because he's extremely talented. I mean,
He's a talented dude. I don't know if it's a mental block or
he's
what's
touted as
looked-
the most talented quarterback, like of I don't know, all time or something in high school and coming into college.
Yeah.
It looked like I don't know. His progression, it looked like he was all up in his head yesterday in that preseason game. Just like mechanics were off. Everything looked bad.
But
I
here's
think
the
he's
other
much
thing
better than that,
too, is and I'll maybe leave Mike Vick as the exception to the rule, but these guys that are all like these quick mobile running quarterbacks, every single one of them either had to A, learn how to throw the ball and get it downfield, or B, kind of fade into obscurity, right? And I don't think he's hit that yet. I mean, not to say that he can't get the ball down the field, but with any regularity and accuracy remains to be seen.
Yeah, it's got to be hard when you can All right, so like learning to throw is a very technical thing. When you could just athletically run down the field, it's hard to have the patience to learn.
Yeah, but
the read.
defenses learn how to stop that. Like
Right.
for
Yeah,
all,
no, my point is, how
Yeah.
can someone not coach him up yet to like a drive down the field, punch one in? You know, like I
well,
don't get it with him.
besides last year, because I will say Tomlin and the whole Steelers organization, great coaching. But besides
That's
last
right.
year, he was in such a shitty system with Chicago. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that was
Well,
bad.
they changed offensive coordinators every year he was there.
Yeah.
I think twice in 1 year.
Yeah.
So
Well, look at Baker Mayfield though.
true.
I mean, he turned it around when he got out of it. This guy seems like he can't
But
figure it out.
Baker kind of always had it though. Like he learned a lot, but dude, he had
Baker had to mature as a human.
as a human being. Yeah. And Baker also was in no offense, Greg, a very shitty Cleveland Browns organization.
Oh, absolutely.
Much similar to the Justin.
What an
Herbert.
episode! Sean's fucking complimenting the Steelers and dissing the Browns. Love it. Keep going, Sean. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I mean, you guys will be one game over 500 like always. You know, keep the streak going. That's about
You
it.
mean 10-7? How long did you guys suck for? And here's my
A
question:
long
of the
time.
day. How much more talented and better of a quarterback is Jaden Daniels than Jalen Hurts?
That's so fucking false.
He's so much better.
Really
ridiculous.
not.
He is more talented.
Oh God, is he more? He's got more talent in his pinky than Hurts has.
It's a damn
But
shame. A damn shame a quarterback can't just go out there and fucking win a Super Bowl.
Hurts is a
you know,
gamer.
You need a championship offensive line, number one defense, best running back in the league. I mean, you need all of these
All right,
things.
let's
Two of the
ask
greatest
Greg.
wide receivers.
Let's ask
mean,
Greg
it's,
because
you know,
he
it's
can
unfortunate.
probably give us an unbiased opinion. Greg, Jalen Hurts or Jaden Daniels on your team to win a Super Bowl?
Dude, well,
Right now.
here's the thing. Right now, yeah, because the sophomore slump is a real thing. So I need to see what Jaden Daniels can do coming into the season. I need to see can he make Debo a little bit more relevant again? Anybody that watched the 49ers last year knows what I'm talking about. The guy was, it was abysmal over there.
That was bad.
It still looks terrible over there. He was good.
He's
to
a
get
real
out of it.
clunky.
Here's one of my big questions. Coming into the season though, you got three big holdouts right now. You got Micah Parsons, you got Trey Hendrickson, and now Scary Terry, dude. And that is a dude you do not want to lose off.
I don't know what they're
McLaurin?
doing over there. Pay the man.
I mean, pay the
McLaurin?
man, dude. Yes.
He's 30 years old. What are you going to pay him? You're going to give him a 4 or 5 year
Something.
contract? When you have
I
Jaden
would.
when you have Jaden Daniels at 24?
Yeah,
No.
but
See
here's
ya.
the thing: you're not paying Jaden Daniels right now. So pay
Right.
Terry.
Give
you
him-
guys made it to the
No.
NFC Championship last year.
All right, but hold on. You're
Out of
locking
nowhere.
Jaden in. You're locking Jaden in with a receiver that I bet you will be on a fast decline in another year or two.
Give him
And
2
I love
years.
Scary Terry.
Give him the $33 million he wants for 2 years.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Because I would think he'd want like 4 guaranteed.
No, he wants like 30. He wants whatever DK Metcalf got. which
Oh,
was
for
like
2
30.
years?
Yeah, give it to
Oh
him.
yeah,
for 2
give
years.
it to him.
Here's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
thing:
Give it to him for
You
2 years. I agree
cannot-
with you, Bill. I agree with
Right.
you. You can't necessarily pay him that much over 4 or 5 years. Give him 2 because what is it? What is a rookie contract? 4 years or 3 years?
4 years with a 5-year option.
with an
Right.
option. Yes.
So you could even give him a 3rd year if you really wanted to, just because Jaden
with an out, like you could cut it out,
Right.
like right, yeah.
But
Because you
here's
know
the
they're going
deal.
to probably restructure Jaden or start negotiations after the 3rd. You know what I mean? Like
Right. But you don't
But-
want to lock him into a crappy receiver. Is my point, and tie up all that money.
Yeah,
that's
but
really-
I don't know if the guy's he's not a crappy receiver. Yeah, he's,
he's fantastic.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But here's the deal: is like for everything that dude's done for that team and stuck with them through some real shitty campaigns.
pay the man.
You cannot bring Debo Samuel in there and have him make more money than the guy that's been hustling hard
I
for
agree.
you.
What
for-
about a
for
franchise tag?
years.
They can't franchise tag him
I don't know.
because look,
No,
I mean,
they
we got DK Metcalf for a 2nd-round pick. I mean, give me DK. I guess DK you had to pay him too, though.
yeah,
You know,
that's what they're saying. That's one of the holdouts is McLaurin saying, because of what DK got, that's what kind of he wants. Which I say pay him.
DK's gonna have a big year, boys.
Yeah.
I you know what though? No bullshit aside, dude. I hope so because that dude is an absolute monster, and I would love to see him.
DK?
He is. Yes, he's
Oh,
a freak of
dude.
nature,
I
dude.
can't wait.
So I want to see him get woken back up because having Drew Lock throw him the fucking ball,
Yeah.
was not
I
in
can't
anyone's
wait, man.
best interest. So yeah,
I don't know.
Freak.
Let's talk about the Steelers a little bit. My discontent for Aaron Rodgers is no secret. I love DK Metcalf. I do. I think he's an extraordinary player. What do we think? Realistically, all bits aside, Bill, what are we satisfied with?
I think okay. All right. So first of all, I got to note that this defense is incredible. You've got
Yeah.
Jalen Ramsey, you've got TJ
Yeah.
Watt, you've got what the dude from the Ravens up the middle, Harmon out of Oregon, we got out of the first round next
Queen.
to Cam Hayward, yeah, Queen, in the middle, Patrick Queen, and then on the outside Highsmith, and then Herbig or a Pro Bowl rushers as well. That defense is stout. So
Yeah.
that being said, though, when you're going against Mahomes, Josh Allen, you're not gonna. We've already proven that they can beat any defense. Our offense is, I think, going to surprise some people. I think the Aaron Rodgers to DK. I think Roman Wilson has a fantastic year if he stays on the field. The problem is going to be the offensive line. The offensive line thus far has looked absolutely atrocious. Caleb Johnson, the running back out of Iowa that we got, is a perfect Steeler running back. I mean, he's a monster. He runs between the tackles.
That's what I was going to say. What does the run game look like? Because Aaron Rodgers ain't running, right? He can't run. So, what's the run game look like?
So we drafted 2 tackles back-to-back years, first round, and they're both looking like busts. So
Yeah.
we just signed a free agent tackle that was a Pro Bowler a while ago, but it just shows you that they're aware of it too.
Right.
And Arthur Smith, he wants to run the ball. We have everything but the line, man. So I believe Aaron Rodgers. Look at the stats from last year. I think he had 6 picks and 30 touchdowns. I mean, highly efficient. With that defense. I get what the Steelers are trying to do, but the curtain is closing. No pun intended with the steel curtain. But
do you think that there's going to be personality clashes?
no,
Specifically, Tomlin and Rodgers.
not at all. I don't think it will be an issue 100%.
I think they're going to fist
I
fight.
don't think at all.
By week 5, they're going to fist fight.
I want to tell you guys
hold
something.
on.
Aaron
Even though
Rodgers,
it's been an issue with his last 3 head coaches,
because Aaron Rodgers chose to be there, okay, and I know he did it at the Jets, but he comes out to Latrobe to training camp, and he's training. He's working with the receivers. He's working with the third string quarterback. I mean, every day. I think he gets a bad rub a lot of times. I mean, I don't know. Like, who knows what was going on with him and the coaches,
He should go back to the darkness.
I would agree. I'll agree with you on the one point, Bill. Is I've always heard that he's really good with the second and third string quarterbacks, like bringing them up. I'll agree with that.
Well, because it was done for him.
Right.
Right. Well, yeah.
And Will Johnson, the kid from Michigan, he's on our team this year, and he's every day with them. So I give him props for that. He has the respect of the locker room. Mike Tomlin's a team player. It's gonna fit. Mike Tomlin's career is on the line. So for him to say anything to argue with Aaron Rodgers would not be a good idea. I don't think. Everyone knows his. I mean, I got some inside sources, and they're like, "This is his last year if he doesn't."
Bill's man on the ground.
Yeah, I got boots on the ground, baby. And
yeah.
This will be his last year if he doesn't win a playoff game. So
Okay. All right,
I think
fair
we
enough.
do win that playoff game though, and we lose probably in
Record.
What's the
What's the record?
10-7.
10-7.
Win a playoff game and then lose.
All right. Wild card.
Great season though. I'm going to say entertaining season. Aaron Rodgers. I think he comes back again next year, and everyone makes it the band again, and then whatever. I don't know what. How long are they going to cling on to this? And how good is TJ Watt? I wonder what this team would be like without a TJ Watt. I mean, the guy is unbelievable. I'm not trying to talk shit about Myles Garrett, but I seriously just think he is the most fantastic defensive player there is. He's triple teamed half the time,
Yeah.
And I just think the difference between him on and off this field, this team wouldn't be who they are without him. And
He's
Cam
the heart and
Hayward.
soul, that's for sure.
I mean, he is. He's so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Good stuff. Corey, talk to us about your beloved Eagles. What's going on in Eagle Nation?
No, I'm going to talk. I want to ask you guys something.
No.
This is ridiculous. I want to ask you guys something. Jalen Hurts has played 75 games as a starter. Okay? That includes postseason. Regular season, postseason. Okay. How many of those games did he win? Take a guess.
12.
63.
No, actually. Bill, do you have a guess?
games that Jalen Hurts has won
as a starter.
out of
Yes.
77.
Out of 75.
I'm gonna say 60, something close to 69 for the
No,
helmet.
it's in the low 50s.
Yeah, you guys are actually giving him more credit than I thought. But 52. He's 52 and 23 as a starter.
He's a winner for sure.
He's
I mean,
a fucking winner. Thank you.
No
I'm just
one-
saying- so look.
No one
Okay,
is
but no.
arguing that.
Yes, you are. Yes, you
No,
are.
we're not.
No, you guys are the same as all the stupid analysts on the TV every single day saying, "Oh, he's 10 at best. He's 9. He's 10, whatever." Ridiculous. I'm
Corey,
not
can I
saying.
clarify something? I
We're
think that
talking
Jaden
stats, right?
Daniels is fantastic, though. I think Hurts might be like a 4 in the league or 5 or something like that. Not
Yeah,
9.
all
Here,
right,
all right,
well,
all right. Hold on,
elite-
hold on.
Elite Josh Allen hasn't gotten to the big
Hold
game
on,
yet. and
hold on.
everybody-
If I
True.
may, if I may, I think Jalen Hurts has had way more success than a Jaden Daniels. I think right now you give the edge to Jalen Hurts. I do think talent for talent, Jaden Daniels has way more talent. That
Do you
doesn't
guys
mean
know?
that doesn't mean that he's ever going to win a Super Bowl. It's not guaranteed.
Doesn't really mean shit, honestly.
Right, right.
I agree.
Look at Josh Allen. Josh Allen is way
Exactly.
more talented than Jalen Hurts. But
Stop it.
but Jalen Hurts has the Super Bowl. You're absolutely right about that. He's still
And
not.
the two of them.
But here's the thing: you take some of those weapons away, and he's just not as good, dude. He's just not as good. He's tough.
You know,
He's a leader. He's got some great athletic attributes.
he's had a different offensive coordinator every year,
He's the Mike Tomlin of quarterbacks.
Right, but
and in his college career too.
he's also packed with stud wide receivers. And again,
And
That
a
we
great
barely used
offensive
last
last
line.
year.
the best running back in the league, pound for pound. I mean, I'm gonna give the guy his flowers, though. I mean, the guy is fun to watch.
I would take him
he
right now.
is absolutely. And to quote the great Ric Flair, to be the man, brother, you got to beat the man, right?
Yeah.
So
Sean, hold on.
he's the man.
You would take him right now over Jaden Daniels?
No, sorry. I guess I said that wrong. No, long
Okay.
term, Jaden Daniels, 100%. My
Yeah.
point is, like, if you put together the ultimate team, I'd take him over Jaden Daniels right now. To Greg's point, Jaden I need a couple more years out of him to really, really get shit figured out.
I do
Really get
think
shit figured out. I'm concerned about the sophomore slump, even though all that stuff aside.
No way. He's a monster.
I don't know.
He is. He's just, and I won't even say this.
Injuries would be the only thing I'm worried
Well,
about.
that's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
Hurts is such a physical specimen. He's
right.
a rock solid. That the nebbishness of I can't say that that Jaden Daniels isn't as tough because we saw it last year. He's tough as nails. I just think like man's got to give me a little more meat on those bones, develop a little more.
Dive or slide a little bit, maybe.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're
Yeah.
talking about the Eagles anyway, Sean.
How's Darius
I-
Slay doing over there?
He's old and decrepit now. He's old news.
All right.
Barely did anything last year. I do think that Saquon isn't probably going to have anywhere near the year he had last year, but I still think it's going to be great. He still might be the best in the league.
How old is he now? Let's look it over.
This is like
not
his
that
seventh year,
old.
right? It's like his seventh year.
28. He's getting there.
27.
I mean,
Yeah.
But
28.
talk about
Still-
a physical specimen, that dude. Yeah.
I love him. I think that like him with Hurts, like I love that we're gonna have that for a while.
It's a great
Because
combination.
It's that double threat of the run that the Chiefs absolutely got the shit kicked out of them with. You know what I mean? They sold
Yeah,
out
they
to shut down Saquon, and they just
I thoroughly enjoyed
like-
that, Corey.
they were
I
like a little
got
high school team, just in squalor as we just beat on them, kind of like we did to Washington, except worse.
You did.
that-
No argument for me.
And Sean and Greg might agree. When the Eagles beat the Chiefs like that, like I washed away all the things with
Oh, it
the
was
Philly
great.
fans. Like I didn't even think about your behavior or Corey or anyone else. I just was so happy that
It was the
happened.
most
Maybe-
glorious thing
maybe
I had
for
seen in
like 10
football in many
minutes.
years.
maybe for 10 minutes, and then the old
Yeah.
the old fierce hatred returned. So.
Small
Once I saw him crawling up light poles and sliding
The
down.
best-
ain't shit changed around here.
Yeah.
The best is when you see the pictures of Super Bowl 57 where Jalen was like visibly upset after losing, like the red and gold or red and yellow confetti is like falling on him and shit. He had like a picture of him in that confetti on his lock screen for the past 2 years, and then it was just belts to ass in Super Bowl 59.
Belts to ass. I love
Belts to ass, dude. Whooped him.
So
that.
Corey,
Got nothing.
real quick.
so yeah,
What's the
yeah.
record? Hold on, Greg. What's the record?
Oh, for the season?
Yeah. It's got to
13
add
and
up to
4.
17, by the way.
I know that. 13 and
Okay.
4. Not as dumb as I was 2 years ago.
You definitely knew it's for like 1, 2.
13 and 4. Yeesh. All right.
Greg, what's the Browns record?
Oh, dude, I hope we go. I hope we go 1-16, bro. Fucking,
Corey, you're not
You kidding
analyzing
me?
the schedule over there. Just give me a number.
I said 13 and 4, but I am
Oh.
analyzing the schedule.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. All right.
I do want to. I want to hear some actual solid reasons out of you, McDonald, before we transition topics here. Though, why do you think that Mahomes and the Chiefs are done? And I get the Super Bowl spanking.
I'm
I'm
not
not going to sit here and pretend that I
Okay.
didn't enjoy some of that, but I would
think
like to hear.
Kelsey is obviously on the downtrend, right? We saw it.
Yeah.
You know,
She sucked the life out of him. Thanks, boys.
Probably felt
well,
great.
listen, she's on our side. I don't think they've really done anything spectacular to their offense. It's more of the same. Like, you got a bunch of B and C receivers. You don't really have anybody really A. Pacheco's fine, but again, he's not elite, right? We're not putting him in the top 5 in the league, are we?
No.
Running backs, right? Maybe.
But when have they needed an elite running back?
Well,
Job done.
that's my next point.
Ever since Pat Mahomes became a little boy that was scared of the dark.
That's my next point is, dude, defenses are figuring that team out.
Oh yeah.
He was not. How many one-score games did they win last year? Like he was not even close statistically
We didn't even blitz in the Super Bowl.
to previous years.
Pacheco was hurt 6 games last year, so we'll give him that. There was the Rashee Rice
Yeah,
not
but
playing.
dude, you can't start with that because the Chiefs have always had darkness around them in terms of the bad players they've had, right?
Mhm.
I also think the intangible stuff, they got their asses whooped so bad. Some might say, oh, they're going to have a chip on their shoulders. They're coming back this time. The whole kneeling down in the confetti like hurts. I'm not sure, dude. I'm
They've
really
had too
not
much
sure.
success for that.
I think they almost try to overcorrect too much. And I'm not saying they won't make the playoffs, but I don't think I think it's
Well, let me leave you with a little bit of this. Just
right.
Not to be out here just dropping quotes from goats and everything like that. But Tom Brady did an interview a couple weeks back, and he even said he said Mahomes is the guy, right? And so to your point, where I do see it, but all of these other elite quarterbacks in the AFC, right? All the guys that we sit here and we listen to Stephen A. and everybody else talk about for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. When's it going to happen? When's Lamar going to do it? When's Josh Allen going to do it? When's Joe Burrow going to make the fucking playoffs, right? When's Justin Herbert going to take the next level? You know what I'm saying? Like when is it going to happen? Because year in and year out.
This year, baby.
It is. Okay. All right.
And I agree. I do agree with that, right? You got to beat them. Nobody's been able to beat them in the AFC so far. I don't like Joe Burrow at all. I don't like the Bengals. I don't like Joe Burrow at all. But dude, that man played out of his mind last year, and their defense was so bad.
Absolutely. But that's the thing is he played out of his mind, and they still needed somebody else to lose to get into the wild card.
No. My point is though, their defense was so bad. Had they had an average defense, I think they would have gotten into playoffs for sure. To your point though, Lamar, Josh Allen, absolutely. I couldn't agree with you more. Herbert, couldn't agree with you more.
Yep. And honestly, those have been like the Buffalo Kansas City games, the Baltimore Kansas City, like those have been some of the most exciting games to watch. I mean, those are arguably more exciting than some of the Super Bowls, unless you're an Eagles
and now
fan.
you got Denver on the uptick. Like, I'm not saying they're going to be, in the AFC Championship, but they're coming, right?
Yeah.
Well coached.
I like
well quarterback.
and I like that rookie running back that they just drafted too. Do you know who I'm talking about, Bill? Is it
Harvey?
Broncos?
Hampton?
No, Harvey.
Harvey, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that dude could be a stud.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I agree.
The Bills are going to go 4-13 first off.
No, they're
And
not.
also, yeah, they will. Josh Allen's done. So, question for you guys.
Josh
I think a year ago when we were talking about the upcoming season, we actually made our way too early Super Bowl predictions. Who would be in the Super Bowl? Not who would
Let
win
me
it.
guess, you nailed it.
No, I said
Nailed
the Eagles and the Ravens, Bird versus Bird, and that did not happen. I was half right. Can we do that? Can we do that real quick?
Yeah, we're going to do
Absolutely.
that.
Are way too
Yeah, we
early?
may have lied to the listeners about having a recovery topic tonight, just so you guys know.
Oh,
So
I don't know. We can.
No, we got it. We got it.
I don't know, but
Who's in it, Sean? Who's in the big game?
Bills,
Besides Taylor Swift. Good.
Bills,
Real. Yeah.
Rams.
Oh, Jesus.
Bills.
No
Rams.
way.
Matt Stafford can't play right now.
They'll be fine.
Got a bad back.
All right.
They
I just
Baggy
Hey,
out of
we gotta
me.
stick with them.
I mean, I could easily say the Commanders, but but I'm
Dude.
like,
if it wasn't for Jalen Carter last year, they could have been. That was a close game.
and they've only improved the rest of the team. They've improved the O line, they've improved the D line, so I'll say Bills Rams. I would love to say Ravens Commanders, but that's just kind of too cheese dicky,
Oh, nobody likes the cheese dickies.
That's what I mean. So I'm gonna go. That's my heart pick. Is Ravens Commanders house divided over here, but I say Bills Rams. Because who else besides the Eagles? Who else in the NFC do we really think is going to be any good? It's not the Niners.
I got two.
It's not the Giants.
Why not Detroit?
I don't know, man.
Just don't feel it.
That's
Yeah.
where I'm at. That's where I'm at right there.
I don't
All right,
feel it.
let's hear it, Greg.
I'm gonna go Detroit and fuck it, dude. It pains me to say it, dude. Lamar, it's got to be this year. Lamar, it's got to be this year. So
I love it.
Way, dude.
them Ravens in there.
I love it.
Get them Ravens in there. Oh, and also Dallas wins the division.
No
Oh my
way, dude.
God.
You're so full of shit. Dude, get off our
Watch.
podcast.
Watch. I hate them. I hate the Cowboys.
Get off our
Dallas is gonna
podcast.
win the division. Watch.
That's definitely not happening. We can all agree that we all hate Dallas. So
Oh, of
Everybody
course.
hates Dallas.
Of course. But watch.
Oh my God.
I think Dak Prescott even hates Dallas. Honestly,
He hates himself.
what's your pick, Bill? What do you think?
I'm going definitely. This is easy. Buccaneers, Steelers.
See,
Ooh, the Bucks,
dude,
dude.
that's my
Buccaneers
that's
are
my
gonna be a
dark
problem
horse
this year.
for the NFC.
That's a
yes.
good pick. That's a good pick. I like that.
Yes.
Did
Yep.
you see Baker leading that chart? Oh, dude, that's
Dude,
that was big.
he looks great, man. He
He's gonna be really good this year.
Yeah.
What's your
So,
pick,
give me
Corey?
All the Buccaneer shares.
God. So I know I was joking about the 4-13 thing. I think the Bills go to the Super Bowl, which sucks, but I think they do. And just because I can't bet against the Eagles, I say the Eagles end up there again. And I think that's a real possibility, to be
Yeah,
honest.
no,
I do
for
think
sure.
that's a very real
sure.
possibility. And the only reason I'm picking somebody else truly is just because you guys saw it coming and I wanted to throw you
Yeah,
off.
that's
But-
where I was at.
But I can't do that. Now, the only other thing I want to add is if I had it my way, it would be Eagles Ravens. I would like to see that.
That would be good. You know what's going to really suck though, is if the Bills somehow don't have to play the Chiefs in the playoffs, or you know,
They can't be stopped.
and like the narrative then goes to like, well, they didn't have to play Patrick Mahomes, you know, that's gonna suck. But
I honestly, I would, as much as I don't want to see the Chiefs in the Super Bowl again, I would love for the Chiefs to beat the Bills again and stop them once again.
I want Josh. I almost want Josh Allen to beat Patrick Mahomes in the AFC Championship game more than I would want to see him actually in the Super Bowl. Like I just want to see that.
Yeah.
But obviously, if he does that, you know, he's going to progress. Let's do sleeper picks. What team do we think is a sleeper pick? I'll go first. I think the Giants are going to be decent.
Yep, I'm going with you.
Everybody
Jameis
is
Winston.
here talking about how their defense is elite, and I just don't see it right now. What I do see is I see Abdul Carter getting run over at the line of scrimmage. You know, so but we'll see. We'll see. When you say decent, do you mean 500?
I mean above 500, not much, and fighting for a wild card spot. Whether they make it or not, I don't know, but very, very much in the conversation up until the last week to 2 weeks of the season.
I gotta Bears for sure.
Bears.
Texans, Falcons.
Yeah.
Will all be
Of course, you picked 3.
sure.
Yeah.
'Cause I just
Put
know
your chips on one, damn it.
Well,
it's
first up,
easy.
like I think that CJ Stroud has a bounce back year for sure, and I think that the Texans are going to be they're a force, dude. They are stacked. People don't realize how stacked they are.
They
Dude.
just had a down year, right? They're gonna bounce back nice. Fine,
what
Corey. I'll
that's
pick the
just-
Falcons since it's the most obscure of the three. I would think.
Who's their quarterback now?
Michael Penix.
Michael Penis Jr.
What happened to what's his nuts?
He had a big penis and kicked him out
What's
of the
his
team.
nuts?
Off the team. Kurt Cobain. What's his name?
Kurt Cobain. He
Captain
died, guys.
Kirk
of another day.
bro.
No, what do they call him though?
Maybe you
They call
heard
him Captain Kirk.
Captain Kirk.
Captain
yeah.
Kirk. Yeah.
Kirko Chains. That's what they call him.
Yeah,
Kirko
Kirko
Chains.
Chains.
He's got the
What do we
chains
think
on.
about? What do we think about Minnesota?
I like Minnesota.
I like Minnesota a lot. I think that it is a tall task sitting on JJ McCarthy's young shoulders.
See,
so let's see.
let
what
me-
happens.
Let me just say something too on that real quick too, Sean. Sorry to interrupt, but
No, you're good. You're good.
watching JJ McCarthy, he is so small. I mean, the dude is. I mean, no, he's a gamer, but he's small. Like I really like. He's just very slight. I
Is
don't.
he smaller than Jaden Daniels? You think?
Yeah, like
Or-
he's
or about the
he's
same?
Jaden Daniels built, but like shorter in stature.
Yeah.
I'm like, he's just looks fragile out there.
Because that's the thing. So like you get a rookie year injury prior to the season even starting, or was it in week 1?
Yeah, well, it was early. Yeah,
Something like that. And then
Preseason.
because
wasn't
this
it?
is this is what happens to guys like this, right? Where it's like, and then they don't get it done in year 2. Maybe there's a nagging injury issue. They're small,
Right.
they're undersized, and then boom, next thing you know, 3 years later, they're gone.
See,
They've-
I almost think though that the year with the injury was a blessing in disguise because he could learn the system, he could watch, he wasn't thrust into the mix like they do every other rookie quarterback. Like we've talked about that on this here podcast about how we're doing rookie quarterbacks. I say we, like we're executives of
we.
the league, but you know, they were doing them the disservice of putting them in too soon or whatever the case may be. I think sitting for a year is a good thing. I also think Kevin O'Connell, like, say what you want about Minnesota, not you guys personally, but other people. I think he's a great coach, and I think he has a system, and he's going to build a system around JJ McCarthy
Yeah.
to set him up for some success. Like, I really do. I really do. The small thing is an issue. I agree.
Do you think, like, let's say we put Justin Fields on that team? How's that look?
I haven't seen the ability of Justin Fields to play in an offense like that.
So he just can't play in the NFL. Let's just say that then. Because what other team would you work? I'm baffled by this guy because he's just so uberly talented. But like, because I don't think McCarthy's good either. I really don't. I just think that you're right in that system. They'll probably he'll game like he's got the gamer in him, but I don't think he's very
I think
talented.
McCarthy's a much better. it's hard to say, but I think he's a smarter quarterback. He's not as athletically gifted as a Justin Fields. I agree. Maybe the instincts aren't as good, but I do think like fundamentals, I think he's a better quarterback. And I think that's what Kevin O'Connell is going to build around.
I feel like he's a smaller Sam Darnold.
Ooh,
That's my comp for him.
Sam Darnold stinks, dude.
That's my point.
Sam Darnold,
Yeah, I think he stinks too, and he's smaller. Darnold's not terrible. Like
He's all right.
Well, no, he had a resurgence there, but it didn't.
Hey, I'll tell you what. You put Sam Darnold on the Philadelphia Eagles last year, he'd have won a Super Bowl too.
His mom's super hot too, so you can't completely discredit the guy.
What do you
That was
guys?
a diss, Corey.
Yeah, I know. What
Okay.
makes a good? I just now we're like approaching time, so I don't even care. Now I'm gonna ask the question: what do you guys actually think makes a good quarterback besides freaking winning?
Well,
First off?
you got to be able to
Big
throw
old-
the damn football.
No, I'm
Big
I'm
old
kidding with
brass
that.
nuggets,
I'm
dude.
kidding with the Sam Darnold thing, Corey. Sam Darnold
just
can't
saying.
run. Jalen Hurts can run.
Yeah. Is that the hate on Hurts? Is that he doesn't throw enough? Is that the main?
It
hate?
doesn't matter with Hurts, Corey, because he's a winner. So like that,
That's
the
what I'm
bottom
saying.
line is the
He is
dude
a
won
winner.
a Super Bowl. It's like talking shit on Big
Dude.
Ben. It's like good
Well,
luck, dude. Like the
Hey.
dude's a winner.
Your
know what else?
argument, though, your argument about him being a winner is different than the argument about him statistically and
Okay.
talent-wise should
Well-
be higher in the rankings.
Yeah,
Those are two
I don't-
different
Okay, well
arguments.
here's the deal. Here's the deal. We already hashed this. Let's not bore the listeners. However, I leave you with this. Our backup quarterback Tanner McKee is better than like
Because
most
it's
of
a good
most of the
system,
starters.
dude. Because it's a
Just
good
saying.
system. That's
Wait,
what we're trying
exactly.
to
Wait. Tanner
you
McKee
say-
is better than most starters?
Most of the league starters.
say.
Okay,
Wow.
let me
My
change
man.
that to my division.
Just,
I take that back.
just
So-
mute for
Hey, real quick
The
though,
NFC East.
let me talk about something real quick. I deleted most of my fantasy football leagues this year, and it was mayhem doing this. People were in an uproar. I was getting texts by Mr. Mark Yerk at all hours of the night, lies, manipulations to try
They
to bring
come
me
in
back
so
in the league.
fast, too. He texts like, bam, 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 bam.
Dude, at one point,
That's
4
the-
texts popped up on my phone in an hour. That's when I was like, I literally had a little thing in my head. I was like, I can't do this this year. And I politely backed out of like almost everything I'm in. And it was entertaining, put it that way. So I will say that about fantasy football. I care about it a lot less, but it's enjoyable to cover.
Send them
Well-
my way. I'm looking to get into more gambling.
Great.
Not
just what you
good, Corey.
All right. Well,
need.
Bill, are you comfortable saying what league you stayed in?
I stayed in the league that I started 10 years ago. That's a very intimately, like, we're all been in it for a long time. But I did step down from the commissioner position there.
Okay.
So I'm no longer the commissioner, which
Is
takes
that
a
the
lot of
league with Mark and Constantine and all that?
Yeah, it's a highly stressful, man.
Yo,
and
put
and
some
I,
respect on my name, all right?
I
gonna-
And Greg,
Greg's
sorry.
in there, but I removed myself from the text thread, and then he's like telling me I can't play unless I'm in the thread. I'm like, I don't want to hear 100 messages about why Constantine, whatever.
Proud
I'm
of
not
you,
even
Bill
gonna-
DeLuca.
Yeah,
So-
We're
oh
getting
wait,
there,
wait,
baby.
wait.
He's
Hold the
leveling.
praise. Hold the praise. It sounds like you stayed in the one you should have left.
Which
He left
one?
the thread.
Am I wrong?
though.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
No, he
Yeah,
left- but he started the league, so there's
Yeah.
like that he's
that-
he's the one that started it. And we've
Passing
all
on the
been in
reins,
it.
man.
But not only that,
Yeah, I-
Mark. Oh, I leave the thread here. This is funny. I leave the thread. Mark texts me on the side and goes, "Hey, everybody wants you out of the league, so you can't come and play this year." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "It's my fucking league." I'm like, "You're not gonna tell me." You know what I
The
mean?
Power
And I'm like,
struggle.
he goes, "I started." He's like, I talked to some people, the elders, and he sends me a screenshot. It says FEA, the league name, which frothy emotional appeal, and it says elders. So he made a thread of like 5 of his buddies, and I guess they all talk shit. But then I go, "So who are these people?" And he wouldn't tell me. So I go message everyone in the league, and everyone's like, I didn't say that." Like, So
No.
he's an
No.
idiot. So I quickly told him, "Hey, I think this guy's honestly been plotting to try to take this league over for like 3 years. It's
Hostile takeover, dude.
like
corporate-
Schmeagle, like making
corporate
it out from
espionage.
under the fucking rock or something. I don't know." So anyway, I freed myself.
Jeremy Piven in that one. What's that one movie?
Yeah,
Where he's like the car salesman or whatever.
I don't remember, but Mark is definitely a car salesman. So
That's what I mean.
yeah,
Very good.
Corey, get on in there. Get in the frothy league. You can take Mark's spot.
No, it's all
Oh,
right.
he'll never.
The
He'll
one
never.
league I'm in up to $50, so I'm broke.
Mm.
But you know what? Nobody fucking yells at each other in that
Didn't
league.
you
though.
didn't you set a record last year for like winning the most points but losing the most games or something?
It was bad, dude. I had a really good team, like basically the entire year, and I just lost. I forget the record, but I came in like 9th though. I think Greg, I beat you. Yes, I did beat you, Greg,
Mhm.
in the shit bowl,
In the shit.
whatever. Yeah, which I didn't even know that that's how that works. That's the only thing that saved me. But yeah, I lost more games than anybody, and I had a better team than most everybody. It's crazy.
Corey, you and Mark in the thread. Oh, I'd bridge jump. I mean, it would be bad.
I don't
Sorry.
know, man.
Dude,
don't
you
know.
freak out at every game, and he freaks out. It would just be, and then Constantine. Oof.
You know what?
Oh,
you know
that's
what gets
right.
me?
I forgot. I always forget he's an Eagles fan too.
Mark?
Constantine?
Yeah,
No, Mark.
Mark is.
Oh yeah, right.
No, I only freak out in group chats when you guys pretend to not see me text you and then you don't answer. And
You freak out about football all the time, dude.
Yeah.
yeah,
I can't. I
Can we,
listen.
come on, guys. Come on, speak
Yeah,
up,
hey,
guys.
You
You've done
can
this
start,
before.
Corey. You can start week 1. I can't have you freaking out about preseason, dude. I can't
I don't
have
give a
you doing
shit.
it. Please.
Tanner McKee
Yes,
stats.
yes.
For the
You
love of
believe they
God.
called that an
Sorry.
Tanner McKee, who's better than most other starters in the league, mind you.
against
Well,
third stringers?
definitely the division. Although
Corey-
Jameis Winston, I hope he's good. Honestly, I like
Jameis
him.
Winston is a gift. He's a gift to all of us.
He
all right?
is.
He is.
He is.
He's like the wits eating Gilbert Grape of the NFL.
Yeah. Horses prepare for battle, but victory
Yeah,
comes
Victory
from the Lord.
No, dude, truer words were never spoken.
I want to say, Corey, you were right about one thing. You were right. You heard it here on this podcast. I want to announce to the world you were right. That we would not be able to have enough time to finish this episode, or that we should stick to just one topic on this episode. 'Cause you said it
Yeah,
in our
dude.
group chat the other day. We can't have
Thank
2
you.
segments. We're not going to have enough time. And we were all like, no, we'll be fine. Just
Let
keep
me
it to
add this too,
10
Sean. You
minutes
came off.
apiece and all that.
Tell the listeners how smug you were in your response. We'll definitely have enough time.
I was definitely
Smug.
smug. I was definitely smug. And
I was
I
like,
think I
this
even
is-
hold on. I'm giving you one more. I think I even said I won't have much to add because I don't do fantasy, so I'll let you guys have the time.
Yep. It's
But-
anyway.
but-
Last.
All kidding aside, this podcast was originally founded on the thought of maybe not being strictly NFL, but like that's kind of how we all came together on this.
Hey,
you remember?
also, Sean, and all you guys, if you guys have anything you want to vent about any women right now would be the time, because none of them would listen through this entire podcast
Good point.
to ever find this. So any rant you guys ever want to go, this is
Good
the
point.
let it out, boys. This is a safe space right here.
Tell you guys what my wife did this weekend.
Dude, let it rip.
No, I'm not going to. But I do want to say one thing though, and I can shut up after this for the night. If by chance, gentlemen, if by chance the Eagles are in the Super Bowl, and any of you gentlemen, except you, Greg, unless you're flying down here, which is fine. If any of you gentlemen plan on going to somewhere for a Super Bowl party, and my effing team is in the Super Bowl, it better be my house. It better be.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I got one. If the Steelers go to the Super Bowl, you better meet me at the Super Bowl, guys.
There you
Meet
go.
you in
Probably
the
not.
parking lot.
Probably not.
Like, you got to go to the Super Bowl if your team makes it. Corey, let me tell you, it's been a drought now, 15 years. You just never know. You just never know.
How about this?
Well, I get
if
in
the-
every few years.
If the Redskins get to the Super Bowl, I will try to win tickets
Okay, I like
because
it.
I'm still not paying for them.
Yeah, they're like $4,000 a piece on the low side.
Yeah, I'm
Minimum.
still not paying for them. Hey,
You want to tell
Hey,
your
go-
kids you missed the Super Bowl your freaking team was in?
yeah.
You want to be that guy at breakfast?
Yeah.
Or do you want to be the guy?
Yeah.
What is my son gonna think?
Yeah, what do you think S3 is going to say to that?
S3. I like it.
He didn't even hear it. He
Alright,
blanked
cool.
out on us. S3, baby. Land the plane. Let's
I
go,
guess the
Sean.
plane-
Well,
Yes,
I got one last thing.
Crashing.
One last thing. Who's the Super Bowl halftime show this year?
It's Taylor Swift for
It
sure.
better be Taylor Swift.
110%.
But all right, just for clarity's sake, we don't know yet. Like it's not out there on any media,
but it's
anything like that. We're just guessing. You think it's going to be Taylor Swift?
No, I think it's gonna be like Andre 3000 or some weird gay shit again.
Allegedly, Taylor Swift dropped a fuck ton of hints on the New Heights podcast that she will be. I believe him. I looked into him and I was like, okay,
Nobody knows
I can
yet.
believe this stuff. No, I do. It's Taylor Swift. It's Taylor. You guys want to place a wager?
I think no, Corey. We're not feeding.
I'm
your
trying to
gambling
gamble
addiction.
here. All right.
I think it's going to be a. I think they're going to go a different direction, and it's going to be like, where is the Super Bowl this year?
Levi Stadium, San Francisco.
I think you're going to have a.
Yeah, it's
country-
going to be super gay then.
It's going to be a country star.
Tyler the Creator.
with a special appearance by Andre 3000 Stick.
Rizzed up.
Listen, if it's anything less than Master P and Silk the Shocker, I ain't watching it. All right.
Janine said we're gonna get canceled. They're gonna bring Mystical out from prison. They're gonna let him leave prison for a week.
I think it's going to be a country country star.
Yeah, as long as it's not Morgan Wallen.
I think it's
gonna
going to be like
Morgan
Lainey
fucking
Wilson or
Wallen.
something.
Jelly
That's
roll.
gonna be Morgan Wallen, dude.
Yeah.
Jelly
Oh,
roll.
God.
Jelly roll, maybe. You might be right about that. Yeah.
I think it's Taylor. I really do.
If I gotta hear Morgan Wallen recycle a hook one more fucking time in my life. I'm sorry. This guy's just worn out.
All right, guys. This episode sucked. Let's go.
All right,
Yep.
boys.
Good idea, Corey. Way to pick. No, I'm just kidding.
Let's stay tuned for next week. If you made it through this shithole, just next
Sean,
week's should be
Sean,
good.
can we confirm S3
Oh, wait,
is
hold on.
we can
Hold on.
address Junior
Hold on. We have a very special guest
S3.
coming to say hello.
SM3.
Real quick.
S3.
Ah.
Hey.
Saw, dude.
And finally the episode got better.
Yeah.
This is Sean Edward.
Oh, dude, he even slants his face like
I got it.
Easy with it, Sam.
I got it.
I'm
Look
gonna
at
call
him.
your boss, aka DCF, bro.
We're recording, Sean.
I'm getting
Yeah,
him.
dude.
Yeah, piss them off, dude.
Dude, that's a
John Edward McDonald III
Catherine's like, give him back.
in the flesh.
Give him back to
Aw.
mom, Sean. He's so cute.
He in the door with
put him in the
little-
damn
woke- he
sleeper
just woke
hole
up.
there for a second.
No wonder he's
little-
peeing on you.
That man's living the life. Dude.
I'm just trying to
laying
strengthen
there,
those neck muscles early.
just shitting
No.
and just eating. That's great.
We're doing good. All right. Shout out to our listeners. Please like, follow, and share on all socials at Trudge Report Pod.
Please listen
Email
again
us.
next week.
Email us,
We will redeem ourselves.
trudgereportpod@yahoo.com. Send in your mailbag requests for topics, questions, and comments to any of these handles. Remember, we are all here, even though we lied and said we were going to do recovery. We are all here if you want to talk about recovery and our experiences, or if you are struggling.
And if you drink because you didn't hear recovery in this, you were going to drink anyway. Sorry,
That's
Sean,
right.
Go ahead.
That's right. John Barleycorn was going to whoop your butt. Producer Janine is making jokes. Thank you again to Janine and Stella Mix Podcast Management. Good night. God
That
bless.
was a good one.
And may you trudge the road of happy destiny. We will see you next week. Go Lainey Wilson.
Team Tyler, the creator.